What's up, guys? Welcome, Crypto FUD. Let's jump right into this. ICP, where are we at right now? Well, the whole market right now has taken a small little dip. Bitcoin sitting at around 29,300 even. It actually did a few hours ago, and this is at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the morning, 7 a.m. This morning, before I even woke up, I did see that it hit 29,000 even. It did touch 29,000 even. So there was a nice little drop in the middle of the night. We are seeing small little recovery, especially with ICP. You saw that we dropped down to around the $4 mark, and we are currently sitting at around $4.05. Didn't hit that necessarily buy zone that I have right here at this $3.95, which is pretty good. We definitely tested that level multiple times. The fact that we didn't even drop down to that this time, even with Bitcoin dropping down $700-800, in just an hour, we didn't see us retest that sub $4 mark. So, it is what it is. It's only a few cents, so it's not like such a great thing. But at the same time, it is good to see that we didn't bottom at that low right there. So I didn't really buy in anything when I did see that it was at around $4, and I caught it around $4.02. I already have a lot of ICP, so I'm kind of just waiting. If we do, I can have patience now. If we do drop down into this box, I can kind of figure out what I want to buy and how much. With that being said, market cap. So this is the 200-day for ICP. We have been really just respecting that line. We have occasionally at times dropped below the line, but you'll see we quickly recover and we'll go back to bouncing off the line. It's happened plenty times. We are still on track as far as staying on this 200-day as it moves up, which is that's something you want to see. Bitcoin's 200-day, almost the same thing, but this like bottom right here that we see with Bitcoin, it happened a lot earlier. It happened back when Bitcoin was, down to $15,000-16,000. The 200-day bottomed. It was somewhere around like $19,000 is when Bitcoin really made this like swoop. And now with the 200-day, I don't have the chart up, but if you look with Bitcoin, the 200 days are already back up to like 26, 27,000 because it kind of made that swoop and it's on its way back up. And that's kind of what we're seeing with ICP. It's just a lag effect, basically a month or two behind. But we are seeing that movement back up. And hopefully we can just continue to respect this line. And we'll see ICP slowly move up as well. We are under the 200-day. The 200-day, remember, this is the market cap. The market cap for the 200-day is around 1.8 billion. We are sitting somewhere around 1.78. So just a little bit shy of where the 200-day. I don't doubt that we'll probably bounce right back up, and get above it. We want to see, if you can see right here, we see how we were bouncing, but we've been hitting our head on the 200-day. We've been bouncing and just kind of hitting our head. We did jump over here. That's where we were at pretty much last night and yesterday, but we've currently have fallen under. So I wouldn't doubt that we come back up to this 200-day and kind of tap our head on there. And to put that on price, most likely where it's going to be at, where we're going to come, it's going to be somewhere around what I've been saying. The same thing is this $4.12 mark is going to haunt us until we can finally like blast past it. And we want to see a solid move above. And if we do come back like a day like this where Bitcoin's dropping, we want to see a bounce at $4.12. See if you can see whenever something happens, it just breaks that $4.12. It doesn't even acknowledge it. It just completely breaks it. And it's plenty of times where it's done it where it just breaks that $4.12. And then what happens is we kind of will just start using it as a resistance, and then it'll shoot up, get up to $4.30, something around there. And then it's like something happens with the market and we drop back down under it and we have to kind of retest it multiple times before we break it again. It's been this vicious cycle that not only ICP's been in, but Bitcoin, Ethereum, all your major projects have been basically in this consolidation zone. you could look at it as an opportunity because at least it's consolidating down here at this $4 mark to where a lot of people can actually get in. We can form a nice spot of support, even if it's somewhere in around the $3.95 to $4.20. A lot of people are accumulating right here. So we're basically just setting up for some strong support to where if whenever we start moving up, $4.55, if we do bounce down, all this is going to be a massive support to where it most likely won't break unless something crazy happens with the market, right? So that's pretty much it. Like I said, we did drop down to about $4. We are sitting around $4.05. The market's kind of just sitting there hesitant. Bitcoin under 29.3 now, 29,285. I would love to know what exactly happened. I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a report where the government, and I'm not putting on my tinfoil hat or anything like that, but the government seized, I think, like 40,000 Bitcoin. This was a while back from some big hack that happened up in New York. But they did basically let everybody know that they were going to be selling in 10,000 Bitcoin increments. And it was going to be like sporadic, like every, like, I don't know if it's month or 2 months or 3 months, something like that. But I wouldn't doubt something like that because there was if we go on to Bitcoin and we look last night, I mean, you see this, look at this drop. Oh, and another thing I wanted to point out with Bitcoin was a lot of people like last week were calling for a Bart Simpson. If you're not familiar with that, remember how Bart Simpson's his head is, where it's kind of like this is his side of his head, and then remember he has his little spikes for his hair, and then a lot of times when they say this Bart Simpson, they're thinking that it's going to come and retest some of these levels again and kind of form a Bart Simpson pattern. Could be playing out. If that's the case, if we're looking at a Bart Simpson, I don't see us dropping all the way down to 20. This line right here is where we have some support, 27,300, we'll call it. I don't see us playing out right there, but I do see if this was to happen, either going to be testing 28,900 or somewhere around 28,200 for this Bart Simpson to pretty much play itself out. I don't see it coming all the way down to this 200. This is the 200-day for Bitcoin. Remember, I was telling you it's sitting right now as of today. Remember, it's moving up every day, but as of right now, it's sitting at around 26,300 is where the 200-day for Bitcoin is. And just to show you that little swoop, this was the swoop that I was talking about. Remember, you can see, and that's what ICP is pretty much doing as far as the 200-day for the market cap, kind of hitting that swoop, moving its way back up. This is what will happen. We're trying to get out of a bear market. You have a bunch of stuff going on everywhere. One day it's great news, XRP wins the case, and the next day, something else happens, and we think we're going right back down. So this thing is just trying to fight the forces. As long as we all stay strong and then believe in crypto. I've been through this before. I've seen it where you're just like, holy crap, and it's just like things just keep getting worse and worse, and eventually things start switching. And like I keep telling everybody, make sure you subscribe, because when we start moving up, things move fast. And the number one feeling that everybody gets is, I should have bought more. I should have bought more. Always. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Helps me out. Just a click away for yourself, and you get instant alerts whenever I do post videos.